Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs of 17 December 2024. In today's session, we are going to discuss some of the particular important current affairs that had particularly under discussion, and we will see the type of things that were particularly done in India and the world. We will see the things that will be helpful in enhancing our preparation for the paper that we are targeting, and we will see the type of question that could come into our exam from this particular session. So let's start our session and see what are the topics we are going to cover. So I've got international news, state news, banking and finance news, defense news, science and technology news, sports news, important days news, and national news. So we will discuss each one of them one by one. So let's start. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So first news that we have is Russia offers visa-free travel for Indians in 2025. So this is a big step taken by the government of Russia, that the free visa travel is given to the people of India, the citizens of India. And this will only particularly strengthen the relations of India and Russia and the type of faith both countries have in each other. And one more thing that you can add in here is that we are particularly celebrating the long relation that India and Russia have for so many years. Recently, the Ministry of Defense, Mr. Rajnath Singh was also on a visit to Russia. So Russia will offer visa-free travel for Indians starting in the spring of 2025. That means from March 2025. This initiative follows bilateral discussions between India and Russia in June 2024. The agreement aims to ease visa restrictions and encourage grouped tourist exchanges. It is expected to boost tourism and strengthen bilateral ties between the two countries. So do remember, the particular Russia, the country, is offering free visa travel to Indians, and that will be starting from spring, that is in March in 2025. And as I said, that this will strengthen the bilateral ties and particular trust in each other, and also the kind of strengthening relations between the two countries. Remember that this year the BRICS summit was also held in Russia, and if we talk about, so in that particular meeting, the BRICS money was also shown to the world that will be used between the countries so that they can do some business with each other with using that particular money. Italy grants citizenship to Argentina's president. So Italy, as we know, is a country in Europe that touches the Mediterranean Sea. You can find Italy in the Apennine Peninsula. And if we talk about Italy, so the capital of Italy is Rome. And Italy has recently granted the citizenship to Argentina's president. Argentina is a country in South America on the western side, parallel to Chile. And Argentina's capital is Buenos Aires. So Italy has granted citizenship to Argentine president Javier Milei based on his Italian ancestry. So basically, he was a particular person whose ancestors came from Italy. So for seeing that, this is a kind of an honor that is given to him. And the Italian citizenship has been given to the Argentine president. Remember, who is the Argentine president? That is Javier Milei. The decision has sparked criticism in Argentina and debates over Italy's citizenship law. So there is a kind of a dispute between the people of the citizens of Argentina and Italy, as a lot of people in Argentina have their ancestors' relations with Italy, and they also are trying to get the citizenship in this country. But because of some conditions and some issues, the particular Italy denied this particular thing. And on the other side, they are giving the citizenship directly to the president of Argentina. So this has sparked a controversy there. Critics argue the policy is unfair to children of immigrants born in Italy who are often denied citizenship. As I said, the move sets the stage for further political and economic collaborations between Italy and Argentina. Uh, so, Argentina is basically a country in South America, and recently the Italian government has granted citizenship or given citizenship to the president of Argentina, that is Xavier Milei. Virasat, weaving the legacy of Indian sarees. So the Virasat Sari Festival 2024 is being held at Handloom Haat, Janpat, New Delhi. So a particular haat is going on. Haat means a particular type of a market is being and organized in Delhi in Janpat, and that is called the Virasat Sari Festival 2024 and is being held at Handloom Haat. Organized by the Ministry of Textiles, the event runs from December 15 to December 28, 2024. The festival showcases the rich and diverse handloom heritage of India. It focuses on hand-woven sarees from various regions, celebrating tradition and artistry. So do remember that Virasat is a kind of a haat or a particular organized market, and that tells or gives an exhibition of the very cultural wardrobe of our country, that is called sari. And if you're going to visit this place, you can see different type of hand woven saris from various regions all over the India. And as we know that sari is a very cultural has a cultural significance in our society in different type of societies. Wholesale inflation eases to 1.9% in November amid cooling food prices. So basically, the wholesale inflation has eases to 1.9%. That means you can see in this photo when you particularly purchase goods in a large amount from a particular place called mandi, that particular thing is called wholesale. So according to the report, wholesale inflation has been eased by 1.9%, and this is all done after the particular things that were said by RBI. So India's wholesome inflation moderated to 1.9% in November, down from 2.4% in October. So it was 2.4% in October, and now in November, according to data, it was 1.9%. Food price inflation eased significantly from 11.6% in October to 8.9%. Prices for manufactured products such as food products, furniture, pharmaceuticals, and electrical equipments continued to rise. Retail inflation also saw a slowdown, but certain food items like edible oils and potatoes remained high. So we can see a little bit of inflation going on in some commodities, but according to the report, it has been cooled down and had been eased by 1.9% in the wholesale inflation. Center earns rupees 8,625 crore via disinvestment in 2024-2025. So the Indian government has collected rupees 8,625 crore through various minority stake sale disinvestment transactions in financial year 24-25. Minister of State Finance Pankaj Chaudhary provided this information in the written reply to the Lok Sabha. So you must be thinking that what is a written reply? So there are different type of questions that can be asked in the Lok Sabha. As you know that ministers are basically responsible towards the Lok Sabha, and they are all answerable in the Lok Sabha only. So for that purpose, the question was asked regarding the particular revenue, that what has earned and what is the type of disinvestment. And on that, Pankaj Chaudhary, who is the Minister of State in Finance, has given the written reply. No specific disinvestment target has been set for financial year 25. The government continues its policy of strategic disinvestment and privatization to enhance efficiency and economic potential. So the question was there that particularly if any kind of disinvestment in any PSU India the government is going to do. So on that, the no specific disinvestment is shown in the written reply, but it would be possible if certain things would come in front of the government. So remember, center earns 8625 crore via disinvestment in 2024-2025. And remember, all the banking students, remember this data, that what amount they have earned, that is 8625 crore. RBI raises collateral-free agricultural loan limit to 2 lakh. So Reserve Bank of India has raised the limit for collateral-free agricultural loans from 1.6 lakh to 2 lakh. The new limit will be effective from 1st January 2025. The move aims to address inflationary pressure and rising input costs for farmers. It provides small and marginal farmers with sufficient credit support for their operational and developmental needs. So do remember that RBI raises the collateral-free agricultural loan to rupees 2 lakh. So now, according to the central banking system, that is RBI, that is the highest regulatory body of banking in our country, they have said that from 1st of January 2025, if any particular farmer or anyone wants an agricultural loan, then there will be the loan of 2 lakh will be given without any kind of collateral security. So the amount has been increased from 1.6 lakh to 2 lakh. So all the banking students who are present, please do write down these type of things, because sometimes the question are coming in details in the mains exam, and this type of question may come into your exam. Public sector banks records net profit of rupees 85,520 crore in first half financial year 2024-2025. So public sector banks reported a net profit of 85,520 crore in the first half of financial year 2024-2025. This marks a 26% growth compared to 67,850 crore during the same period in the previous year. The achievement underscores the operational efficiency and financial resilience of PSBs. Improved asset quality, robust credit monitoring, and enhanced operational efficiency contributed to this growth. So do remember that the public sector banks records net profit of rupees 85,520 crore in the first half financial year 2024-2025. RBI measures to tackle growing unclaimed deposits. So Reserve Bank of India has taken steps to address the issue of unclaimed deposits. So this is a particular thing that RBI regularly do. So first of all, RBI is the central authority of banking in our country, and they always take care about the unclaimed deposits that are being deposited into the banking system. And for that purpose, they have taken another step to address these type of issues. Unclaimed deposits are defined as balances in saving and current accounts or term deposits inactive for over 10 years. So if any particular account you have that has an amount of, for example, we say 10,000 or 20,000, and you have not touched it for 10 years, and no one has come to claim those 10,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees ever in last 10 years. So these type of accounts are termed as the unclaimed deposits by the RBI. RBI aims to safeguard depositor interests and introduce efficient mechanism for reclaiming funds. Why it is necessary? Because it would be necessary to keep the record of these type of things, as if someday someone comes and asks for their money, then what answer they will give. So because of that, this kind of thing is very important. There has been a sharp rise in unclaimed deposits in recent years. So do remember the particular RBI is taking steps, and recently they have also introduced a portal on their site for these type of things, and now they have taken another step to address the unclaimed deposits. AIIMS Nirdeshak, Indian Navy's new survey ship commission. So I hope you remember that INS Sandek was already commissioned, and now INS Nirdeshak is also commissioned as a survey ship. So Indian Navy will commission INS Nirdeshak on 18 December 2024 at the Naval Dockyard in Visakhapatnam. Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri Shri Sanjay Seth will be the chief guest at the event. As we know that currently Mr. Rajnath Singh is on a visit to Russia. So on that particular case, Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri, that means the State Defense Minister Shri Sanjay Seth will be there. The vessel, constructed by Garden Rich Shipbuilders and Engineers, that is based in Kolkata, is the second ship under the survey vessel large project. INS Nirdeshak will enhance India's maritime presence, especially in the Indian Ocean region. And I already told you that the first survey vessel that was already inaugurated or commissioned was INS Sandhyak. That was the largest survey vessel commissioned in Indian Navy in 2023. Second one will be INS Nirdeshak. Remember this. SLINEX 2024 is strengthening Sri Lanka-India naval ties. So SLINEX is the naval exercise between India and Sri Lanka. We all know. Like SIMBEX is an exercise between India and Singapore. So SLINEX is between Sri Lanka and Indian Navy. So the Sri Lanka and Indian naval exercise, that is SLINEX 2024, will be held from 17 December to 20 December 2024 in Visakhapatnam. The exercise is conducted under the auspices of the Eastern Naval Command. It will be conducted in two phases, the harbor phase and the sea phase, which means that particularly a kind of a training that works on the kind of an exercise that particularly takes care of the objectives in the harbor side, and another one is on the sea side, that means in the deep sea. The event aims to enhance interoperability, strengthen mutual understanding, and promote regional maritime security. So always remember that these type of exercises like SLINEX, SIMBEX, Yudhabhyas and all that, the purpose of all these exercises is always same. But what you need to remember in these exercises, first, the exercise is happening between which two countries or which two or more countries. And the second one, that this year, the SLINEX exercise is happening in Visakhapatnam under the auspices of the Eastern Naval Command. So do remember SLINEX 2024, India and Sri Lanka Naval Exercise. Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya Navy signs MOU for logistics education. So Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya and the Indian Navy have signed a memorandum of understanding. The collaboration focuses on enhancing education, research and training in logistics for the Navy. Key areas include supply chain management, multi-modal transportation, and sustainability. The partnership aligns with national initiatives like the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan 2021 and the National Logistics Policy 2022. And for this purpose, this particular Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya and Navy have signed the MOU for logistics education. Zimpi, the world's most toxic plant. So another species of a flora has been discovered, and we are going to discuss about it. So the Jimpi are scientifically known as dendrocyanide. Cyanide moroides is the world's most toxic plant. It is primarily found in the rainforests of Australia, Indonesia, and the Moluccas. The plant has heart-shaped leaves covered with fine hair-like trichomes loaded with powerful neurotoxins. Contact with the plant causes excruciating pain with effects that can last for weeks or months. So particularly remember that this particular plant is found in the rainforest of Australia, Indonesia, and Moluccas, and particularly this is called Zimpi. Recently, a lot of different type of species in flora and fauna has been discovered. Like if we go into that, so recently a new type of crocodile was discovered in Vietnam that has an orange back. Apart from that, a new snake was discovered in Western Himalaya named after Leonardo DiCaprio. If we talk about a type of slug was discovered in Odisha named after President Draupadi Murmu. A new blue ant was discovered in Arunachal Pradesh, and needlefish was discovered in Kerala. And remember that now Zimpi is under particular research. So all these things have been discovered so far. ISRO successfully tests CE-20 cryogenic engine. So ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, successfully completed a sea-level hot test of its CE-20 cryogenic engine on December 12, 2024. The test was conducted at the ISRO Propulsion Complex in Mahendragiri, Tamil Nadu. It demonstrated the engine's restart enabling systems under ambient conditions. The CE-20 cryogenic engine developed indigenously by ISRO is crucial for upcoming space missions. So do remember that the CE-20 cryogenic engine was recently discovered by ISRO. Was recently tested by ISRO, and this will help in the upcoming projects that will particularly testified ISRO and will help our particular upcoming projects to reach to their destinations more efficiently. So do remember ISRO has successfully tested the CE-20 cryogenic engine. Before this, ISRO has also particularly tested their reusable launch vehicle, which is under testing, and it will be soon going to be used by ISRO for the launch of different type of satellites. India clinches Women's Junior Asia Cup title. So the Indian women's junior hockey team won the Women's Junior Asia Cup title by defeating China by 3-2. And this event was held in Muscat, that is in Oman. The final match was held in Muscat, Oman. India successfully defended their title, having won the 2023 edition as well. Remember that. With this victory, India qualified for the 2025 FIH Women's Junior Hockey World Cup in Chile. So 2-3 things that you need to remember from this particular current affair. That first is that 2025 FIH Women's Junior Hockey World Cup will be going to be held in Chile. Chile is a country that is in South America. The capital is Santiago. Apart from that, recently the Junior Asia Cup title of women's hockey was held in Oman, that is in Muscat. And also I would like to add one more thing here, that recently the Asia Cup of women's hockey was conducted in Bihar, in Rajgir. So remember all these things, and remember that India clinches, or we can say defended the title, and it was defended by the junior women's team of Asia Cup, and it was defended in Muscat, Oman. Pensioners Day in India, honoring DS Nakara's fight for pension rights. So Pensioners Day is observed annually on 17 December in India. The day is a tribute to DS Nakara, who fought for the rights and the dignity of pensioners. It commemorates the landmark Supreme Court judgment of 1982. The judgment guaranteed equality and justice for retired officials and pensioners. So do remember that 17 December is known as the Pensioners Day in India. Vice President Dhankar inaugurates GSI Geoscience Museum in Gwalior. So remember, Vice President Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar is the Vice President of our country, and Vice President means that he is also the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, which means that he is not the member of Rajya Sabha, but this position has been given to him honorably under the Constitution. So if we go into the Constitution, so from Article 64, we discuss about the Vice President of India. And under that particular thing, Vice President also works as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. The museum is located in the historic Victoria Market building. It serves as a hub of knowledge and a tribute to Earth's geological wonders. The event highlighted the contribution of the Geological Survey of India in exploring the nation's geological resources. So do remember that Vice President Dhankar inaugurates GSI Geoscience Museum in Gwalior. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you learned a lot of things with me in this session and gained a lot of knowledge regarding the current affairs of 17 December and what is going on around the world. And we will meet once again like this, and we'll discuss some more related things related to the general awareness. And till the time we meet, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.